For number 5, it says that we have to reflect over the y-axis. So here is our y-axis. Okay. Okay. And then I'm just going to be counting. So from the y-axis to B, that's 1, 2. So I'm going to go to the other direction, and that'll be B prime. And then for A, 6. So 6 the other direction, A prime. And then B is C, sorry, then it's C, and that's 4. Then in number 5, it says that we have to find x and y. So the first thing I would do is I would go, okay, well this is supplementary angles right here. So I would take 180 minus 110 to get this angle. And if I subtract that, we get 70. Now, I know this is an isosceles triangle because these two congruent sides, so these angles are also congruent. So they're both 70. So then I could add the 70 and the 70 and get 140. And then I could subtract that from 180 since a triangle has 180 degrees and get 40, which is my remaining x value. In number 7, we have a mid-segment here. These are the midpoints of the triangle of the two sides there. I know that because these are congruent and these are congruent. So for the mid-segment, it is half of this parallel side. So I could say 7x plus 80 is half of the 202. And so if I go ahead and take half of that, I get 101. And then I can subtract 80 and get 21. And then lastly, divide by 7, and x is 3. Okay. For the last problem, we take the angle measurement, there, the expression, 5x minus 13, and rewrite it twice. Now the easy one is always the last one. It can never be a negative number. X can never be a negative number. So this has to always be greater than 0. Always. So the other one is, if I compare the two angle measurements, I have to look at the sides. Is 18 less than or greater than 19? It's less than. So that means that this is less than 42. And so I would add 13 and get 55, divide by 5, and we know that x is less than 11. Here, if I add 13, we get 13. And if I divide, we get 13 and a half, or 2.6. Alright, so now what we could do is we want to put the smallest number first, so the 2.6, the 11 last, and then our variable is x. And so if I look right here, this matches right here. So I'm going to use the same symbol. And then that whatever symbol I use here, I have to use the same symbol here. Okay, which you can see, like, even though it looks opposite, right, it's because this whole thing was flipped over. 2.6 came first and not last.